character?
Beginning, middle, and end.
Ooh, that's good. Shelby?
I think elements like aren't there fire and water?
Okay, those are elements when you're talking about science or the world around us. So you're close when it comes to the elements, but a story element is what makes up a story. So think really quick. Don't yell it out. Think really quick about your favorite movie. Does everybody have a favorite? So do you think that would make somebody loving? So what if you've got somebody who, I like this color. This is mine. You're not getting it.
Stealing.
So they would be stealing, but what would that say about that person?
Greedy.
Oh, did you hear what Xander said?
No.
He said greedy. Do you know what greedy means?
Yeah. It means like you.
Good job.
Oh, not really. Anybody else?
It means that you want all of it for yourself.
You want all of it for
Good
yourself.
thing.
So if I was greedy, I'd say, Christian, them shoes are really nice, but I like them more, so you're going to have to give me your shoes.
Take them off.
Let me have them. I'm just picking. Don't take shoes off. Or, Courtney, them bracelets are just too pretty. Like, I like them a lot. Like, you're going to have to hand them over. Those are mine. I want them. So am I being greedy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that very nice?
No.
No.
I'll just make you.
Does that make us lose friends?
Yeah.
Do you want a friend that's greedy?
No.
Always taking your stuff?
No.
No. So, well, how we act, right, tells us what kind of person we are, right?
Oh.
So, all right, stand back up. We're going to play our game together. All right, if you think you are a mean look like, right? So, what's a character? A person, or an animal, or thing inside a story. Okay? Now, let me ask you one more question about characters. If we're reading a book, and it ain't got no pictures, how do we know what they look like?
You don't.
Sometimes,
You can think in your head.
think in your head, sometimes they describe them. Like you just did. They can say she's tall and she's got long hair, right? So if they don't give us a picture to go off of, and they tell us in words, we can picture that in our head, right? Okay? Now, do they flat out tell us, like in a story, is somebody nice or somebody funny? Sometimes. But what else can we use to go off of that? Can we use what they say that they do? Say the story said, Nicole was walking down the street and she seen an old woman drop her keys. She went and helped her pick them up. Would that tell us what kind of person she is?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we can use what they say instead of pictures to think in our head how somebody acts and what they look like, right? All right. So we know characters, right? Characters are, what are they? People, animals, or things, inside,
Outside.
a story. Good job, baby. Inside and outside. All right, so now we're going to talk about what's called setting. You know what a setting is?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's the beginning.
Oh, not really. Courtney?
It's where they take place.
Ooh. So when or where? What'd you say? When or where?
I said when.
When? Where? So where it takes place, right? So what would an example of a setting be, Zayden? If it's something where something takes place? No.
Wait, no. When and where.
He said when and where. Can where or be a setting too, and when?
Yes.
Alright, so that's what we're going to say. Their setting. Alright. What are we doing? We'll have crafty, right? Can that be where? Where is this?
In your house.
Some house, right? So that's where.
How will the house sway? Good drawer. How will the house sway?
Alright, now what about this one? Know what that is?
A clock.
A clock. And a clock tells us the
Time.
so it could mean when, right? When? So when we're reading, what two questions do we need to ask if we're looking for setting? Where and when, right? Alright, so, alright. Miss Booth is going to the store.
Yeah.
What's the setting?
Store.
Nope, just the setting.
The store.
Store, right? What if I said, Miss Booth went to the store yesterday? What's the setting? Where did she go? Store. When? Yesterday. So her setting is where
And
and when. Okay, so Axel give us birthday card invitations, right?
Yeah.
So Axel is having a birthday party at the bike farm. So what would our setting be? Where's it happening? Where's it taking place? The bike farm. So then if I said Axel's birthday party is at the bike farm in 2 weeks, what would it mean? Where's it happening? Where's it? Where?
It's not happening in the bike farm.
Bike farm. Yeah.
In 2 weeks.
Alright. So now we're gonna ask. Okay. So these stories that we've been reading, the one about the big red lollipop and Maria celebrates Brazil, is something called realistic fiction. Y'all heard of realistic fiction before?
Yes.
No? Alright, do you know what it is?
Yes.
Xander, what is it? What
It's
is-
something that's not real, but it could happen.
Oh, it could happen in real life. So it's a made-up story that could happen in real life, right? So what we're going to do is I'm going to put you in groups. Okay? Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to put you in groups, and you're going to get with your group, and you're going to read through your story again. And what I want you to do is you're going to take a highlighter or a marker, and you're going to highlight something that could happen in real life. So, say on page, the first page, okay? Maria and her family are in their bright, hot kitchen. Right? Can that happen in real life?
Yeah.
Could you be in your kitchen?
Yeah. I'm always in my kitchen helping my mom.
Listen, okay? At the end it says, no matter how much you beg or plead, you must go to practice. Is that made up?
No.
Or could that happen? Okay, so you say where Alright, y'all got 10 minutes and then we're going to come back and talk about what you find. Anything different than dancing to the beat?
Yes.
What did you put?
The crowd moves aside and
They make their way down the okay, he's got multiple things that we could do in his sentence. So one, alright, stand up. Okay? He said that the crowd moves to the side. Can Can you scoot over? Can you move to the side?
Do we some?
Okay. Then 2, what did it say?
They make their way down the street.
They make their way down. Excuse me. What are we doing? Can we make our way down the street?
Yeah, if we just go out.
Okay, so is that something that could happen in real life? Yes. All right. Who's your other person next, right? So that could be beginning. Now is that something important when you're retelling a story?
Yes.
Yes. Why? What would happen if I told you the end of the story first? So if I redone Gigi's story and I said, I seen Miss Houck and her cousin and Alex and somebody, and then I went to the store.
That would be backwards.
It would be backwards. So is her story the same? No. So if I do the end first before the beginning, is that messing the whole story up?
Yes.
Yeah, it's not going to be right, is it? Or what if I said, I changed Shelby's story and I said, the wolf blew the house down and then the pigs built the house. You got a house to blow down if they don't build it first, right? So is our story right?
No.
So is the beginning and the middle and the end important?
Yes.
Yes, very important. All right, so our character is what?
The 3 little pigs.
No, just the character. What is a character?
Like people. And a book.
Axel, what's a character?
A person. Dog.
An animal. So a person, place, or animal, right? What's the setting?
Where the story takes place.
Where the story takes place and when it takes place. And what's a plot?
It's when it takes place. When it takes place.
No. All right, I'm going to write a big important question. You ready? What's it say? What happened? So that's 3 important things that we need to know when we're looking at a story, right? All right, so Shelby, you stole my story. All right? But we're going to do it anyway. Which means you've done talked about it. You should know this, right? All right. She stole my story, didn't she? Yeah. All right. Cut and paste. You're going to read on this side. Read what they say. And down at the bottom, you have to match whether it's a character, an event, a setting. And then there's something else on here that I just want to see if you know. And it says solution. So we didn't talk about a solution, but I want to see if you know what it is. Solutions bonus.
We're good on this one. I need a break.